It's Week 17 of the NFL. And playing a big role on defense is Jordan Hicks. He's up across 80 tackles for the season following his last game. It's the Rams and the Cardinals. All that and more coming up next.
While the sun is set, there's still plenty of light in the stadium for this prime-time contest. We've waited all day for this one, haven't we, Brock? It's time for the NFL on EA Sports. All right, football fans, settle in because we got bragging rights on the line in this one. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt here with you as we get set for a division rematch, Brock. One side taking the sweep and the other looking for some revenge after how that first showdown went.
What do they say about familiarity? Familiarity does what?
It breeds something, Brock. It breeds, contempt.
It breeds contempt. Yeah. These teams don't like each other. They can fake it. They can say all the right things in the paper. They don't want any bulletin board material. But the fact is, you know your division foes better than anybody, and they know you. And that.
Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And here we go from L.A. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. And leading them out is someone who became an absolute superstar last year as a rookie. Drafted second in 2023, it's C.J. Stroud.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Foreman takes it straight ahead. Broke through the tackle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That one gains 7. And that's a Cardinals first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Toss play to Barkley. And he works this to the 38 before going down. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Arizona. New set of downs for him at the 38. Here's Foreman running right. Dukes out a one stop. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Cardinals first down.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Option play. They give it to Barkley. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Foreman running between the tackles. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. And in it's a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. Shotgun now for Stroud.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
The kick by Lutz is good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
He fields it from the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So here come the Rams on offense, ready for their opening drive. And leading them out, the comeback player of the year after reviving his career late last season, Joe Flacco.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game he had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the 1 interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win, and certainly some momentum to build on today.
down to the 44-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They'll run it here. It's James Conner. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll try and throw it here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Cardinals going nickel here, 3rd down. He's dropping back to throw. He'll get this one to Conner. Juke the defender. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
The Cardinals and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting 2nd right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Stroud off the play fake. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards. You know, that's an example right there where you just simply got to be on the same page with each other and get both ends of the play right to execute. They want that one back.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. That punt goes 63 yards. And the Rams will take possession. They're set up at the 35 now. Play action on 1st down. Wow, wide open here, complete. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
They've run this 12-yard out route gate to combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
They're set up at the 35 now. Caught quickly on the slant. And he gets him around 6 there. Jarvarius Ward brings him down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They're going play action. Taking a deep shot here. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Looking to throw on 3rd. The screen pass falls incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And 4th and 4 coming up.
Brendan McManus on for a field goal of 46-yard attempt.
The kick by Folk is good. And we're all tied up now in the 1st half.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Sent down by Cody Barton. Calling no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Running back sent in motion. 2nd and 10 now. Oh, stiff arm. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona. New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st down, Stroud. We've got a screen to the running back. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. That was Darius Williams on the tackle.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Stroud throwing here on 1st. Able to get it to Barkley. Give him 24 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
Man, I love that effort. Adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch. And it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Barkley. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense.
Offside, defense.
Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Still 1st down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They pitch it to him. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I'll tell you what, before the snap, I think everybody in the stadium would have said this offense was going to score on that series. The only people who didn't think that were the most important people. And that's the 11 dudes on defense that made the play.
Here's Saquon. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Cardinals break the tie here in the 1st. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Extra point by Koo is up and good. And the Cardinals break that tie and now lead by 7. Koo all lined primed up and ready to boot this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Rams headed out to the field now. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. They go play action on first. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, look at this. Here he goes.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
On second down, a run with Connor. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. It's a 10-3 ball game. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They'll only need a few inches here on third down. They'll run the counter to Connor. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop it behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Pass play now. It is cut left side. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
And this will hit the goal line and then go into the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinals and this running back headed back out for a new series. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. On the quick slant, it finds Adams. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Cardinals first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They're set up at the 35 now. First down, a run with Barkley. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I don't know, Kate. I didn't think he had it. That back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the first down. Pops up right away and signals first down.
This is Foreman. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. He made him 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Ball start. Offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He puts a power on a deep one left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Got him 5 yards back, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 10. Here's Stroud. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Stroud. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those.
And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a 13-point lead. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Koo on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals double their lead to 14.
Rams 3.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Out come the Rams on offense. Now their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Airing it out to start this drive. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Oh, he makes the catch. Impressive grab, but he should have let it go. They're going to lose yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense that just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, well, sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
The Rams are set to punt. One of the league's best return men, Jamal Agnew, back deep. That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinals returning their offense and this running back to the field. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Handoff headed right. Barkley escapes a defender. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw. You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Finds Kincaid. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
You get this big old dude like him in the slot, it's an automatic mismatch advantage. You trade a little bit of speed, sure. You sure do get a lot of size. And anytime he's in the slot, you got to assume the ball's going his way.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And this kick works out pretty well for him. It's blown dead at the 12. The Rams set to go on offense once more. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw. This will be cut by Connor. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
They stop him just short and force a 4th and 1.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
The Rams are set to punt. And he's been getting all of it every time out. He's been hitting it well so far. This is another big one. Looking to return from the 29. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. The visitors back out on offense. They're running back headed out once again. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Running right, it's Barkley. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line.
Ball start. Offense.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Here's 2nd and 14. This will be caught by Adams. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun now, 1st round. He finds Kincaid. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Now it's Stroud. This throw is cut. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. To the air yet again. It's Stroud. That's into the hands of Barkley. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he is into the end zone for an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals stretch their lead to 21. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know. Big game downfield. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams chop some of the lead off before the half. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
McManus there to tack on the point after. And these guys get it back to a 14-point game. On now is McManus to kick this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. This offense running out for a new series led by their running back. 1st and 10 now from the 30. To the air, Stroud. The Rams get 2, and then he's dropped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Trying again, following the sack. They're on him again, and he goes down again. Back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down. Well, last play didn't work out too well. Looks like they're going ground game now. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. So they'll let the play stand, decline the penalty, and that's going to bring up 4th down. On is the punt team, and away goes the punt. Jukes one defender, and before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return, and hardly any time remaining for them in this game. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Caught by Burton. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
2nd and 1.
at the 45-yard line.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off. You know, Kate, my years in Indianapolis with Peyton, he loved to know the tendencies of a defense. In 3rd and short, more often than not, all across the league, you get man-to-man coverage. It really is a good time to throw. Unfortunately, couldn't execute that pass in a 4th down instead.
Makes a desperate throw for the end zone. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, L.A. The Rams cut into the lead on the last play of the half. So late in the half, Brock, why not take a shot downfield? And their prayers are answered as they come up with that late touchdown.
You know, this is just a case of who wants it more. If you're in that secondary, all you're thinking is knock the ball down.
Yeah.
Even if you make some contact, right? They rarely call pass interference on plays like that. But somehow, some way, the ball winds up as a touchdown.
And the kick is good, so they take some valuable points off that lead right at the end of this half. So that's halftime for us here. It's a 7-point game after our first 2 quarters. Now we'll go coast to coast. Jonathan Coachman standing by in our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone. This is the EA Sports Halftime Report. So let's get you caught up on what's going on around the National Football League. Plenty of good games to choose from in that early window. We'll highlight the one down in Tampa. A big test for the Bucs at home as they'll take on the visiting Carolina Panthers. Then in the 4 Eastern window, it'll be a later than usual start in Cleveland, where it'll be the Browns taking on the Miami Dolphins. And lastly, we'll be tuned in on Sunday night for what should be a great one between the Green Bay Packers and the Minnesota Vikings. Here, it was the always dangerous Saquon Barkley with the impressive first half. He's over 100 yards rushing for the game already and found the end zone twice as well.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the 3rd quarter. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. The Rams and Joe Flacco coming out for their next drive. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Ready to start this drive with Connor. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That was a Fatu Melifonwu there to make the play. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Dropping back to throw. Looking. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a 1-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions to get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Setting up a throw. Escapes the sack. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Averaging over 50 yards a kick, and this is another one well hit. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. This offense headed out as we get a look at their running back. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Running left, this is Barkley. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. They go to Barkley again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Here's Stroud now. Complete beyond the marker. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Some movement there before the snap, right side of the line. This is going to back them up.
Ball start, offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Back to throw, Stroud. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Barkley's got it. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
That's brought in by Mooney. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Working inside the red zone. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals push their lead further to start the half. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals double their lead to 14. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Returning it from the 4. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. They'll throw it. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They got 24 yards on the play. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Throwing from the gun. It's caught. McLaughlin.
Whether they meant to go to him or it was an adjustment on the fly, that's not the read that was going to beat this defense for a first down. That look, well, this crew defensively was prepared for and knew how to keep it short of the marker.
They bring on the punt team, and they get this kick away. Oh, nice punt, and the fair catch going to stick them at the 7. The Cardinals offense making its way out. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays have followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
Able to get it to Barkley. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Foreman takes it straight ahead. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Offside. Defense.
Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
Still second down.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. They'll run here following the penalty. Gets up the edge to the 35. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On play action, here's Stroud. Gets this to Kincaid. And that's good for a gain of 5. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover it.
A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Stroud off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. From the gun, Stroud. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
I'm just going to say, maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage in this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Completed to his running back. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
They'll run for it with Barkley. And he works this to the 38 before going down. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see, because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first. Here's Foreman running right. They're working a couple yards past the line. Hauled to the ground by Jordan Hicks. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 36. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. Very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Finds Smith and Jigba. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Option play. They give it to Barkley. And they bring him to a stop with this run. Gets him into the red zone down to the 15. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials.
Encroachment. Defense.
So keep that 2nd and short play in your back pocket. So the penalty goes ahead and gives them the first. Running it after the penalty. With some fancy footwork there for the touchdown. The Cardinals make it a 3-possession game. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
This one is up and good. And the Cardinals stretch their lead to 21. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Rams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing with a blitz on the way. He'll get this one to Connor. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 39-yard line.
From the 39. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing now from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. To throw it on 1st down. Hurst there to grab it. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. That was Martin Emerson with a stop that time. Aguilar, the receiver, in motion right. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Working quickly here. They are throwing it again. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Rams football, and they're probably ready to just get this final quarter over with. First down, ball at the 36. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits his running back. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it, right? Look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
Getting out to his left. Now he takes it. They get 13 on the pickup. And it brings up an LA first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. First down, he'll throw it. This will be cut by Connor. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Caught, nice game left side. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Looking for a throw here. That's a catch. Looks like he's in bounds. Good effort, but still short of the first. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that will set up 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Throwing it again here. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. But it slips through. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Man in motion, headed right. 3rd and goal for Connor. And he's brought down for a loss. 3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Here's a throw. And he's going to go down. They get to him on 4th and goal and complete the defensive stand.
I'm going to guess a little deal was cut there by these pass rushers in the huddle. You guys in the secondary, just buy us a little time. We don't need perfect coverage. Just tighten things up so we can get home. And boy, did they ever in a big moment.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Foreman running between the tackles. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Keeping it with Foreman. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. The penalty makes this a 3rd and 6. They go play action here. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Punt team on, and they'll send this one away. Fair catch made here at the 30-yard line. The Rams ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. They've got 1st down from the 31. Airing it out to start this drive. Fits it through the middle. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Throwing from the gun here. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Offense up to the line fast. 2nd and 1. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here he is on 3rd and long. And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands, couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And incomplete. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. From the gun, a carry by Foreman. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Sticking with Foreman here. Jukes out a one-stop, and they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond. From the gun, a give to Brown, and the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Running it here with Foreman. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
The Cardinals out for the punt. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. And he's there to make the fair catch right at the 10-yard line. The home team's headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. That's complete. Here's Connor. And he's out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Second and 6 coming up here. Back to throw now. He's trying to push the field. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Desperation time here on 4th. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. On play action, here's Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
You know, we do enough of these games, Kate, and I am a big fan of creativity. And the QBs today are some of the best to ever do it. That's a situation where you got to know on 1st down, it's not time to be creative, especially if you feel the heat coming defensively. Just find a way to throw that sucker in the 1st row.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He brings it in. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain. Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. His return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. wins Aguilar. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30. And there's an extra DB out there on the field now for the Cardinals. Third down coming. Throwing now from the gun. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. He's got it to his running back. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Working quickly here. They'll throw it again. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
2nd and 10 now. And that's nearly intercepted, but couldn't hang on. Just a harmless incompletion. It's 3rd down. He'll throw it. That's caught for the first. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. He'll throw it yet again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's 2nd down coming up. Still sticking with the passing game. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up 4th down. On for the field goal now. Here's Brandon McManus. He's got to drive this one 53 yards down the middle. It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And unfortunately, that miss follows the pattern of how well things have gone for them here.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Out had the Cardinals now on offense. They managed 3 on their last drive, but down inside the red zone, disappointing not to come away with a touchdown. Give to Foreman from the gun. And he's able to reach that midfield stripe after some solid running. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Cardinals can rest easy with a 3-score lead. 2nd and 3 now. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And that hit stops him in his tracks. Nothing gained or lost on that run. And now it's 3rd and 3. Foreman running to the right. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. They'll bring out the punter here. And this will mark his 5th kick of the night. Getting about 50 yards of boots so far, and here's another quality effort. This one's headed for the sideline and out. We'll get the mark. They say it's at the 9 where it crossed. This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Pass play coming here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. Trying again following the sack. They get him again, and this time it's for points. That is going to be a safety. And that drive, Brock, I'm calling that the 2-2-2. 2 plays, 2 sacks for the defense, and 2 points for him as well, thanks to that safety.
You kind of felt it building, right? That's what happens with defenses. They can feel and sense, and they get that momentum. They get the first takedown, they come right back and get that second. Now it's imperative this offense responds because you've infused that defense with a bunch of momentum.
Pulled in at the 20. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. He'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the Cardinals pick up the win in this one. And they take not just a victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they finish off the sweep of their division rivals. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.